Ayan, kung makikita natin dito, ito po ang release ng Malacanang Philippine Holidays in 2024. Ano pa yung about sa balita na ito? List of holidays ng 2024. Makikita natin, ayon sa balita, Manila, Philippines, Malacanang has released, ayan, a list of holidays and special non-working days in 2024. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has signed the Proclamation 368 nitong Wednesday, and then proclamation was made on Friday. Here are some of it. Tingnan natin. So, as usual, yung mga regular naman na, alam naman na natin yan. New Year, Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, Araw ng Kagitingan, Labor Day, Independence Day, National Heroes Day, Bonifacio Day, Christmas Day, Rizal Day. Pero tignan natin yung special non-working holiday, ha. Kung makikita natin, Ninoy Aquino Day, All Saints Day, Feast of Immaculate Conception of Mary, Last Day of the Year, Chinese New Year, Black Saturday, All Souls Day, Christmas Eve. Pero teka, parang may nawawala. Alamin natin. Babalikan natin yung last year. Babalikan natin itong last year, Ito ay sa Rappler din. Tataka lang ako, bakit hindi nila ina-amplify or binabalita ito. The same thing. Nung last year, New Year, Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, Araw ng Kagitingan, Eid-el-Fitr, Labor Day, Bonifacio Day, National Heroes Day, Christmas Day, Rizal Day. Dito tayo sa special non-working holidays. Wherein, unang-una sa listahan natin, sa People Power Revolution, which is Feb 25, walang trabaho. Hindi ba ito yung nawawala sa 2024 holidays? Tingnan natin yung balita mula sa CNA. Dito lang sa CNA, which is Singaporean government news agency, dito lang natin makikita yung balita na may reaction sila sa pag-drop ni Marcos doon sa holiday na nagmamark ng Easter ng kanyang father. Tingnan natin. Ayos. Ito, sabi dito, ayan Manila, Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. dropped public holiday marking the anniversary of revolution that ousted his dictator father. An official document showed on Friday, October 13, reigniting accusations he is trying to whitewash his family's past. Continue. Hindi na kasi ito nagagawa ng Philippine media. Hindi na nila tinatawag na dictator or whatsoever. A military-backed people power revolt in Feb 1986 ended the brutal rule of the Ferdinand Marcos Sr. and forced the disgraced family into exile in Hawaii. Yan. Critics have described the Marcos dictatorship as dark past. So, alam na natin yan. Paulit-ulit na sinasabi yan. So, parang naiinis na rin tayo noon. Pero ngayon, naniniwala na tayo na totoo nga ata. Feb 25 was a declared special national holiday in 2000 by Joseph Estrada. Rights activists typically hold rallies on the day to commemorate the restoration of democracy. So paano na yan? Dahil wala na ito sa listahan ng 2024 holidays and special non-working holidays, ibig sabihin, pag merong nagrally dyan, huhulihin. Continue. Marcos Jr. was elected to the presidency in 2022 following a massive, take note, massive social media misinformation campaign that attempted to paint his family's history in a more positive light. Ayan, talagang hindi na ito lumalabas sa Philippine media kasi Kasi tropa-tropa na sila. Continue. Many had expected Marcos to abolish the public holiday after taking office. Instead, he moved the date for the EDSA People Power Revolution anniversary holiday to Feb 24 this year. Continue. But a presidential proclamation declaring holidays for 2024, dated October 11, released on Friday, makes no mention of the anniversary at all. Toing, weng, weng, weng. Ngayon, kayong mga makakaliwa, ito yung pagkakataon nyo mag-ingay. Hindi yung Sara Duterte kayo ng Sara Duterte. Ito na. Rights groups Karapatan said its removal showed the Marcos administration's contempt for meaningful social actions that pursue justice, truth, and accountability. Sige nga, mag-ingay kayo ngayon. It's on the road to blatantly distorting history by diminishing, if not completely erasing any indication that the Filipino people overthrew the Marcos dictatorship and spurned its harmful impacts on the nation. Karapatan Secretary General Christie, ewan ko, baka hindi na. Kayo, Raul Manuel, mag-ingay kayo. Sige nga. Franz Castro, mag-iingay pa kaya itong makakaliwa ngayon dito? Di ba dati ito yung pinaglalaban ninyo? Ang naiwan na lang, ang naiwan na lang about doon sa dating Marcos is about yung August 21, which is ito yung commemoration doon sa assassination kay Ninoy Aquino. Alright? Ito na lang yung natitira. Which, ito ang nag-lead para pangunahan yung EDSA People Power na ito. So ngayon, unti-unti nang tinatanggal ng administrasyong ito ang mga hindi nila nagugustuhan. Kesyo ikaw ay nasa pwesto man, o kesyo ito man ay about sa history natin, abay dinidelete na nila.